Hey there, Brick fans. Welcome to another stream on this very rainy morning here in not so sunny Sydney. How are we all doing today? I have to apologise. I thought I had scheduled the stream this morning, and but unfortunately, it looks as though I hadn't. So it's a bit of an impromptu, but hey Will Harper, hey Lego Master Builder. Great to have you guys with me this morning. I've made a fair bit of progress on the little training build we're doing here. So having a bit of a look at that. How are you guys all doing? Hey Vitel. Thanks. Yeah, I got a little bit of feedback from the guys in Factions last night. They got a bit of a sneak preview to it. So I'm going to be changing a few little things this morning. Mainly around the just how square this kind of top section is. So I'm going to maybe take this brick off and this slope here and maybe take it down a bit. But yeah, generally I think it's in the right track anyway. No worries, Vitel. Thanks heaps for dropping by. Hey, Doodle Fizz. Get some music on as well. Everyone pumped to see some Star Wars Lego. I can't. I'm just in a really good mood. I think I just finished building the UCS Republic gunship like on the weekend, and I'm just after building that set, I got a real hankering to build some sets as well. And it's more just, I think it's just a little bit of like a bit more, it's not more fun, it's just different fun. And but it's been exciting to do that. You guys building any sets? Hey, Cosmic Bricks. I always call you Cosmic Bricks. It's because like I mix the two of your names together. Am I excited for Kenobi? Is there anyone that isn't excited for Kenobi? I mean, come on. If there isn't anyone that's excited for Kenobi, can you let me know and know why? Just because I'm interested in your opinion. Personally, I'm just pumped. I think it's going to be amazing. Ewan McGregor is amazing. I like Moses Ingram too. I think she's going to be like, she looks like she's potentially going to be a really good Inquisitor. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah. I gave it a decent crack just last night. I jumped in. I thought I'm going to get a little bit further along because the last couple of weeks I've been sort of dwindling around with how it's going to look. I always had an idea in my head of how I wanted it to look, but I just wasn't getting it there. And I think this part, the foundation part, is the hardest part of getting a MOC right. It's the same thing with Perry Bodine. And it's just one of those things that like I guess you try to figure that out when like whilst I'm talking to everyone, but I don't have like a I don't have like a specific method for my freeform, and I like to kind of fiddle with it till I get to a certain point. But now I'm at a kind of point where I know where everything generally is going to go. So like I can start building stuff, and it just comes down to bricks, brick selection. Don't mind waiting for what? Will. No problems, Cosmic. It's good to have you on board. I noticed like there's a fair few other guys that like Cyrus builds as well has obviously joined after kind of coming on here a bit. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. And you too, Doodle Fizz. So it's good to have all you guys join in. Were you talking about the Kenobi series, Will? How long have you got to explain why you don't like it? Oh yeah, which sets, Doodle Fizz? Oh yeah, let me know about your Bricklink order too. Well, what's that for? Is it for a specific MOC, or are you just building, like getting parts? Oh, right. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna I am going to hit some tunes. We need tunes. And hopefully that'll drown out the rain sounds I've got going on in the background, because it's really pretty heavy here. Okay, old school. I promise you. I know I've been saying this for like 7 weeks, but I promise I will. Get a new playlist, because this playlist is just, it's good. I like, there's parts of it that are good, but yeah, look, it's time to get into some building. All right. So basically what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just working up this this side here. The idea is that it's going to build up to sort of like a bell tower that's going to be a little bit higher, and then there's going to be some parts that are kind of arcing up from here right up to the top. So kind of this side is actually going to be the highest point. So it's not gonna, you're not gonna see any of these kind of blank bricks. It's just that I wanted to get some quick elevation, and then I'll build up in front of it. Hey DP Bricks. Hey Hasbaz Bricks. Good to have you guys on board. Oh, the Snow Trooper Battle Packs. Yeah, cool. Is it just the most recent X-Wing Doodle Fizz? The Red 5 version? No, not Red 5. Is it Red 5? It's Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. How are you going this morning, DP and Hasbaz? Oh, good. Yeah, I was kind of a bit confused, Will, what was going on, but I thought maybe that was just because like it is early morning here and I've only just had my coffee, so I'm waiting for that to sort of go down. This is my second coffee. Oh, cool. All right, now that makes heaps more sense. Yeah, I reckon it is like a good way. It is a good way to get good minifigs, I think. Like, and you do have to wait. But I tell you what, I've been really appreciating lately. Oh, I'm glad we've talked now, Hasbaz. That's cool. I have to check you out in factions. Your name looked familiar, so I figured that it was someone from somewhere that I knew. It was either Instagram or like YouTube. Oh, did you DP? Cool. Which faction did you join? I'm gonna have to turn this, I'm gonna have to rename this to like factions. Factions chat or something. Yeah, sorry, back to, I was saying something about, something that I've been doing recently a bit more is, I've started buying sets, and like, I've been buying them to explode them and then use them in my MOC building, which I never really used to do. I only ever used to get like secondhand sets. So like, I have been trying to pick sets that I want the minifigures from. But then also, like, since getting like the Elemental set, and there's a couple of other sets that obviously have nothing to do with Star Wars, I've also been looking at like the parts that you get in some of those, and some of those can be, some of the newer sets can give you some really good parts that you maybe wouldn't even think to look for on Bricklink. So like, you know, they're either new pieces that work really well, or they're I guess like they're what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not finding it. Or they're just not as common. So what am I working on today? Oh, I'm an Imperial, cool. That's really cool. I'm super excited to see what you do there, DP. It should be a lot of fun. I'm starting to find a bit more time to do faction stuff as well, but I think it's mainly because I've got a role on Bar 2, and now I can kind of get in and do some of these other things as well. So what am I working on today? Yeah, no, it's all good. I actually enjoy the chat with you guys, which is one of the main reasons why I do it. I do this. But I actually do. I think I've shared the link like once or twice. But feel free to share the link yourself. I don't like to do too much self promotion on the Discord channel for factions, just because I don't want people to get sick of me just going, hey, come and check out like my stream, because it's not really why I joined factions. I joined factions to have fun and meet cool people, which has been great. But then there has been a bit of a crossover where some of those cool people have also come to my come to the stream and things like that. Hey Harrison. Another butter. Another butter. What I'm doing today is a build for a place called Otto Holos. I hope that's how you say it. If I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. But it's basically like a Jedi Enclave type thing, and it's built around a monastery. It's for the new Jedi Order, and this is essentially like when you go into the new Jedi Order, you do little lessons to basically grow yourself from an initiate through to like an apprentice, a Padawan, and then sort of go right up to a master. So this is my very first lesson that I'm doing, and they're just sort of little vignettes, they're actually a lot of fun, and I'm now really attached to my NJO character. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Like to get through and see him grow through that story journey, which is cool. I want to have this so it's like eaten away here completely. So I'm going to do that. Where are the rest of my bricks? Yeah, I think sorry, what do you mean, Cosmic? I decided to build for my faction too. This one was always meant to be for factions. Yeah, Hasbaz, like it's that's the one thing that I really like about the new Jedi Order. Like the whole mantra is like it's more about story and the journey that you're telling versus just sort of taking over the map. And I know it's hard sometimes to get like oh, let's take over all these different planets and things like that, but it's actually like when you slow it down and just try and build like a good story, it's a lot of fun. So it's cool because we're doing the episode builds, but like on the side we're also doing these like an ongoing story that you're all sort of a part of, and you're building this thing. I mean, that's for the NJO as well, so I need to transition that better. It's not working. Right there. What do I need? I feel like I'm missing some pieces that I should have. These. All of this. Iron Mandos. That would be pretty cool. I gotta be honest, the one thing with factions, like I actually, because I only have a certain amount of time to actually get in and do building and that type of thing, obviously with building Batu as well, like the big Batu build. I must admit I don't get as much time as I'd like to get into the actual factions Discord server. I actually spend more time on our free systems pack server. Hasbaz, you've been around for a while, right? Yeah, that's essentially right. Not a butter. It's like, yeah, we're pretty much just building up this single planet, which is Ataholis, which is completely made up, I think. Pretty sure it's made up. And I think that's the whole point, is we wanted it to be that kind of cool, kind of enclave. I love the story that Sam's written for it. It's just amazing. And I love that it's like, it's just this ever-evolving thing. It feels like this big game of like Star Wars D&D to me, which is great. Which is what it is, essentially. Do you have a YouTube, Has? I'll have to jump in there as well. I love seeing, like, if any of you guys got YouTube channels that I'm not already attached to or that I haven't mentioned them on here, just feel free to mention them in the chat. Like, I don't want it to turn into like a massive self-promotion or anything, but yeah, I'm always on the lookout for kind of seeing how different people create content and stuff like that. And I know that there's guys on here that are the same. Is anyone irritated by what's going on here? Try not to be, because I will. It's not because it's on the back. I'm actually going to do something cool there, hopefully. Hey, Cal. I need to build this area up in that middle part section there. I'm going to get myself, I think I'm going to build myself into trouble in a second. I really need some single pieces. Tricky. Danor, that's right. That's pretty awesome. It's really pretty awesome how much work he's put into like creating that whole kind of miniature world. See you, DP. Thanks heaps for dropping by, mate. And glad, hopefully I see you in Factions very soon and see what you're all doing there. Let's see. Through this. This is one of the many. This here is one of my many just finished building the Ring of Catherine, which is like looks a bit like the Ring of Catherine color schemes. 100% good call, Hasbaz. That is actually one of the things that Sam suggested, faction leader Sam. He does have a brown cape, which kind of hinders him. So what we're gonna do is, I'm actually gonna take that off. You're right. And he actually suggested the exact same things, that actually taking the brown cape off for the purpose of this. I just didn't want it to look too plain either. But what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna actually tell the story where he turns up and he's still got his cape on, and then so I'll take some shots of that. And then after that point, he's going to be here as like a yeah, exactly. He's basically going to take it off. He's going to put off. I'm actually going to use this as a, like, it's just something that's sort of happened to be there. I think it might be a bit too obvious, but I was going to say that it was kind of part of the bell tower and he sort of puts it away in there. I don't know. I think it's distracting. I think it might be distracting to have his cape somewhere. I might have it sort of draped over one of these, like a tree or something, like over here, just so that it kind of looks like that. But for now, I'm just going to get rid of it. But yeah, he's that's the sort of general idea. And then what I'm going to do over this side, this is actually, these are just sticking up as though they're the Rio bars that go through the wall. And then I'm going to move that into sort of half build it up, so you get sort of sticks and things coming up through the middle. So it's good to have all you guys in the stream this morning. Yeah, and then I'm going to have Master Noko kind of maybe over this side. Still sort of figuring out where she's going to be. definitely going to be a character. She's going to be in the side, but I want her to be like kind of overlooking it. The whole idea is I'm going to get some trans bricks sort of on an angle and have it so that the pieces kind of that he's basically going to be putting this bell tower back together, and so I'm going to have pieces here kind of like arcing up to this side, which will be at the highest point. Oh, you're in NZ. Yeah, I'm in Australia. I'm in Sydney. And yeah, it is in the morning. I mainly do this so that I can overlap with some of the guys from Europe and the US. So and I get this done just before I go to work. Sorry, I missed one up here. Cosmic, hey Brickmad, you coming in for one of my streams? Yeah, I do remember that. And I do remember you were like, hey, check out this guy's channel, and then one of your mates on there was like, no. Which I appreciate the honesty. That wasn't why I haven't come back, by the way. Hey, Jolly Bricks. I try and catch streams as much as I can because I actually really like having a chat with a lot of the creators, all of you sort of creators. But again, it's hard. Like in Aussie time, it just doesn't seem to work out. And I guess you won't even see that same sort of deal. No worries, Doodle Fizz. Thanks for dropping by. I'll catch you next time. The hardest part's going to be doing the bell tower. So I want to do it in like gold, and I wanted to do like a traditional bell shape, but at the same time Sam kind of suggested that I do something that's a little bit more Star Warsy, but I wanted it to read as a bell, so it's going to be a bit tricky. But that's kind of what I want the angle to look like. Later, thanks heaps for dropping by. That's generally the angle it's going to look like, and it's got that kind of pop of gold over on the side, which I'm happy about. Cheers, Harrison. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Chat with you guys later. I think I just want to there. I'll put that down there for when I do the stairs. So is anyone building while you're watching? It's always exciting to hear people up in there. How are you going, Jolly Bricks? do like about these streams is like I'll have a group of people come in at the start, and then they'll kind of have to go because they only drop in for a little bit, and then you get new people gradually come in the whole time, which is really nice. Just get different people to chat with, different conversations. I'm really torn. I don't know if anyone else on here has got the UCS land speeder. I was going to get it when it first came out so I could get a Lars Homestead, and I sort of decided against it because obviously it's still like a lot of money. But then I built the UCS gunship on the weekend, and I was like, I kind of want the land speeder now. I hope my wife's not watching this stream because I told her I wasn't going to get it. But I kind of want the land speeder now. And I knew that she knew that I was always going to want it. It just looks, it does look like a really cool build. I was hesitant, obviously, at first, because like another land speeder. So I don't know if you guys have got any thoughts on that and whether or not it's a good enough build to buy. If anyone's got it, had it, done it, used it, whatever. This round plate, the center one, it's from the Elemental set, Jolly. It's like, it's an amazing set. If for MOC building like this, it's probably one of the most versatile, best sets. It's got some really cool bricks in it like this. It's got a lot of sand blue. It's got some really good tile, like light grey and dark grey tile pieces. Like it does come with a lot of these pieces as well. Just a lot of good pieces. I love using these pieces too in builds. These ones. Honestly, I reckon to make decrepit walls and stuff, these are one of the coolest pieces because they basically sit on a piece like that, and then you put like things like a wedge plates, like cheese plates as well, and they work really well. Cheese wedges is the word. You gotta obviously know how to utilize them, but yeah, they are pretty good. am going to take this up into like a snot section, which kind of is like a nice part of the build that's just in this section. It's kind of the last remaining part. So that's still to come. But yeah, basically it's going to be like some of these pieces that are going to be holding up, but they need to be trans pieces. Lose audio. Okay, I think that's back now. Did I lose audio just then? I don't know if I lost any audio. I think it might have just been my phone. Right, now then a couple of singles. Like this is that build, Jolly Bricks. I actually dropped the, that's all the sort of crazy pieces you get in it. But like I actually dropped this box, which is why it's all over the place. It was organised. Where is that? I want to kind of bring this back into like something that looks nice. So I'll definitely be working on that now. Yeah, I'll show off the MOC in a separate video because I'm going to be doing. It won't be for a little while, but I'm doing basically a Star Wars factions journey, and this is definitely going to be a part of that. So. You know what? That should be a light bluish grey one. I'll take one of them. Hit that like button. Thanks, Will. Cheers. Thanks for having me around, mate. And thanks for the promo. Definitely hit that like button. This is why I'm not. I need more likes because I don't ask for them. I get it. Okay, I think we are almost into wonder. I have a dark blue piece that'll sort of slot into that. Slot into that section. That would be good. Not going to work out how I'd hoped it would. But this it's okay. It's okay. I like this. Where are my other cheese wedges? I had 2 boxes. I had a box of cheese wedges. There they are. They're rascals. There you are, you rascals. Down, Jack. Alright, how are we going? Must be going for like about an hour. Cool. It's alright, I'll knock that off because I didn't want to anyway. And so this is kind of what I was trying to get at before. Gives it like a bit of a angular finish on this side by putting these pieces in. And then what you can do is put another, if you put a pin on top of that, which I don't have, but I will get one. Pin in there on top of that, and then you grab another one of those and angle it the other way. Grab another one and angle it the other way, and you've got like a nicely broken up little section over here in the corner. Then I'll build that out, this section in here, and we'll sit. So it will be pretty fragile in that section. Actually, what I might even do with this, just to break it up even more, I'm going to drop that in there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Kind of going to have a bit of an overhang piece here just to fill this section in. Yeah, okay. So then what I can do is I can do that, and I can put this like that. I may have to put that wedge a little straighter than I would like usually, but it'll work. Ah! Sorry for the hands in the way, guys, but you'll see what I'm trying to do hopefully in a minute. And then that will kind of marry this part back up. There you go. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do in that section, just to create a bit of like a busted up wall, decrepit part moving up into here, and that's just using one of those little angular pieces to really make it work. So what I'll probably do there too is build that up to be like black. So it looks like it's a bit of a deeper hole than what it actually is. I think maybe just for cleanliness, this should probably not be. That might have to change. I don't think that's the right piece for there. Yeah, it's too ordered. That's too ordered there. Might have to take some of that part just to get into this section here. I'm not really that happy with that. I think now is probably the time. Now the time is, Commander, to start building upward. That's the piece I was looking for. Into this kind of zone. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to build any more on that because I think I'm going to have to rip that part out. In fact, I'm just going to do this now because if I build any more, it's going to ruin this. It's that piece that I need to get rid of. That piece there needs to go. Cool, yep, heaps better. Heaps happier with that. Yes, there's a pink brick going in there. But you will never see it. That little rip apart was required, had to be done. Had to be done. To get back to where I wanted it to be. Yeah, heaps better. And then we can put one of these in there. This will also strengthen this up, which I'm happy about. Ah! Stop it, Chief. Break everything. Alright, and then we need to go back in this section. It's good because I wanted to put in a few more of those, so that's good. Hey, Sky Dragon, what's going on? It's like I sneezed and you appear. Yeah. I'm really got to learn to grab with the other hand. Oh, that could have been disastrous. What's that? It would appear so. What do you think? No worries, thanks for dropping in, Jolly Bricks. Always good to have you on the stream. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to telling the story of this one. Because the story for this one does sort of fit in a little bit with, well, it does fit in a lot, that's the whole point of it. But it does fit in with a story element from what Sam wrote. I am bouncing this thing everywhere. I feel like maybe this section was a step too far. Okay, well, I may start wrapping this up for today, but this has been a lot of fun. I feel like we're really smashing along with this one now. So thanks to everyone that dropped in for the stream today. It was a lot of fun. I had loads of fun making putting this one together, and it was good good lot of chat in here today as well, so which is always good. I look forward to next time. I'm not sure if I'll do this one again. I'll probably be working on an episode build for Star Wars Factions, at least starting the foundation for that one. But I am looking forward to bringing this one to in its final state as well, because I think it'll look hopefully look pretty cool. But there you go. That's generally the direction that it's going to be at. That's the main angle. So, yep. Thanks very much for that, and I will see you all next time. May the bricks be with you.